Jay, take it away.
All right, so I gotta delete a few things up here. All right, so I'm
Can
gonna
you
tell
see
y'all.
it? Can you see Jay's screen?
Yeah, I'll see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as y'all can see, it's very much just minimalistic, but I do have a lot of lines in here. So I mean, like I said, I use trend lines, which is pretty much basic stuff. Trend lines. I use anchor VWAP sometimes, just to figure out. Like I take it from if you use Tradytics, you'll see it on Tradytics too, on Tradytics, however you pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
but you'll see it that you just take it from like wherever the high started or the low started, and anchor it, and this should tell you what price should want to go at based off of the price action movement. That's how I use. That's basically just how I use it. I just hit it in the top wick or the bottom wick.
Question: the anchor VWAP is just for the day trade, right?
This it's. I mean, you can use it on any time frame. But I like to use I get my bias or from off of higher time frames.
Okay.
So it's like even with I use an auto fill, but I only use the 0, the 1, and the 50. The 0, 1, and 50%.
Okay.
And I got my friend of mine to basically program it in for me. So, but like if I go on the weekly right now, that's how I know what the swing levels is on the weekly and what we could have potentially been aiming for. Was that June low? Let me delete some of these lines. All right. So if you look at the auto fill, you got the pivot right there. And then they hit the pivot right there. So that was a swing high and a swing low. So now once it retraces halfway, it's a method I use. Is if it retraces halfway, then it should continue going up to take it out eventually, but it still had to go find some liquidity first before it makes this move. So liquidity is pretty much, have y'all used pivot points before?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay, yeah. So if you on TradingView, it's just the regular pivots. It's just the regular pivots. That's all I did. But I use the daily and the weekly. You can use. I add the monthly and the quarterly sometimes just to draw them in sometimes. But and I just keep it in my notes if we getting closer there. So I don't like to have my screen too much up there. But these I want to show you my pivots. All right, I might have to do a lower time frame. Let's see. Okay, so if you see on my chart, these yellow lines, I got yellow lines right here. Those are gonna be my pivots. These little small little yellow lines right here. 1, 2. Those are my weekly pivots. And my main one is usually a white one, like the middle pivot. So these are my weekly pivots right here. Okay. And I have my daily pivots, which are the blue ones right here. These ones. And then the main pivot is my green one. So I just got a daily and the weekly up there. That's what I use those. And like I said, I use auto fibs to basically find the swings. But like I said, I got my homeboy to program it a little bit for me. So it's pretty much only got the 0, 1, and 50 up there. So the swing points I'm looking for is the pivot high and the pivot low. And like I said, once it retraces back up 50%, at least 50%, it should come back to it once it picks up some liquidity. And you're going to find liquidity in your double tops, your double bottoms, because it's basically taking out stops.
Right.
And the market got to use that liquidity to make its next move. Even with these super long wicks you see, like right here. Let me see another one right here. That's liquidity it left behind. That the market it went back to pretty much stop a lot of people out right there. So
if they were going for calls.
Yeah, like right here. Like I talk about imbalances all the time, right? So so right here, this is a bearish imbalance right here. Because you got the price didn't share this first and third candle right here did not share price. So it left an imbalance right there.
Gotcha.
You hear people call them fair value gaps and stuff like that, but I just leave it as an imbalance because that's what it is. So price will return when it comes down. Price will return to that to get liquidity to continue down. and see what you
okay.
and what you'll see for what you'll look for to see if it's going to go back for liquidity is you look for like equal highs or equal lows. Like right here, it's almost equal, but it left the imbalance behind it, so you know it's going to come back to the returns to pick up that liquidity to make us continue to move down. It's just like the move that we had at the end of the day. Like I said, that was the JP Morgan roll pretty much, but it left an imbalance right there. So what's this, the hour chart? So on Monday, if you see price returning into this imbalance right here, it's picking up liquidity more than likely to head up to this, back to this imbalance to trade through this imbalance.
Okay. So basically fill the gap, number one. Now it's going to retrace to move higher.
Potentially, yeah, potentially.
Right.
I use potentially a lot because
you never know in this market. You're right.
you never know. But a lot of stuff plays out pretty much that way though. So that's why I say, and you pretty much, once it pops out of this imbalance, you pretty much use this imbalance right here as your target.
Okay.
Right here.
Now for the gray line, yeah, that gray box. What wicks did you touch?
Okay, this wick and this wick right here did not share the same price.
Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah. Okay.
Because you know it's basically an auction. The market is basically an auction. So this right here is showing you that the auction process did not get finished.
Gotcha.
So price has to return there to complete the auction process. And that's why I said, yeah, that's why I said it's picking up pretty much picking up the orders that got left behind on that move. So that's why, and then using that to your advantage. But also I use what's called the open high low close indicator up here. It's a script up here. It's basically showing you your previous day's high. I'll show you it's my previous day's high right here. Then you got your previous day's low. Pretty much some people use the strategy if price is below the previous day's low, it's pretty much bearish. If it's above the previous day's high, it's pretty much bullish. But yeah, we was below the previous day's low. So that's pretty much bullish. And see, I look at it, it helps me be able to look at what's happening on the daily candle pretty much. If I'm on a lower time frame. So you know, we're below the previous day's low, so it'd be pretty much bearish. We're underneath that candle, so we're bearish. So the trend is pretty much down, especially if you're looking on the hourly chart. And that's how I would look at that. And let me see. Then I got your previous day's close, which is right here. Because all these are where liquidity will reside at for the market to go back to pick up liquidity to make its next move. Pivot points, open high, low close, and like I said, equal highs, equal lows. And when you see consolidation, pretty much making or a quick pivot like this, somebody got left behind and with a bunch of orders right here. So price could return out here later to fill that. But it's going to come down here, take it out, and then potentially go back up. Because more than likely, when it comes down here, it's going to be a strong move down here to take out this low, and it's going to leave an imbalance on a lower time frame. And see, that's what I look at. Like if I see this move right here, I know it left an imbalance on 1 hour, but I go down to like the 15-minute too, and look to see. On the 15-minute, I know it left an imbalance too. So I'm gonna take my trade off this 15 when it comes back down to this 15-minute one.
Okay.
I always enter on my lower time frames. Y'all follow me?
Yeah. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, I have a question. So the 5 contracts that you bought today, can you walk me through your day? Like what did you see and how did you time your entry and exit?
Oh, that was the puts, correct? Let me see what time that was. Gotta go see what time that was. But like I said, I plot out like midnight because I'm gonna show you how because I always plot out the open at midnight. I'm just take y'all through this little process right here too, so y'all see how I do it. I usually put it on 30-minute chart to see just because it helps me do the 9:30 and all that stuff. But my opening price at midnight, I plot that out. So that's got OP, I got my overnight high, which pretty much is the high up until 8:30. So whatever high it makes up until 8:30, that's gonna be my overnight high pretty much. Then overnight low, the same thing. So I keep those to know what happened during the London trader session, because that's one of the most vital trading sessions during future. You're gonna see some of your biggest moves come out of the London trading session. What you've seen right here is it just died off. The London trading session is between like 3 and 5, or 2 and 5 in the morning.
And that was the gap down.
Yeah, the gap. That's what caused the gap down. Yep. So, and how I'm able to, because that's why I said Tradytics show you the gamma levels and stuff like that. I also have my own spreadsheet. Hold on, let me see if I can change the.
Ooh, you and Eldora gonna be best friends.
Huh? You said who?
You and Eldora. She loves spreadsheets, boy.
I know, boy, that research she did on CPI and
Man, that was beautiful.
Let me see. Google Chrome. Can I hold on?
Yeah, she gonna ask for that spreadsheet. Watch.
Hold on. Which one of y'all see up here? Which one am I sharing?
Your entry. What was your entry?
Yeah, I gotta get to it. Hold on. I gotta remember how to share it on freaking Zoom. All right, I'm gonna just stop the share and I'm gonna reshare right quick. Hold on, because I can't remember how to do it.
All right.
Hold on, so I'm gonna stop the share. All right, so now I'm gonna reshare. I'm gonna just show you my spreadsheet. Oh, did it come up? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. I saw. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, I'm thinking it's like in the Discord thing where you got to keep changing the tabs. All right, so this is my spreadsheet. I pretty much, it's basically with the same data that Tradytics stuff, but I like to do my own stuff. So I get all the option change from now to, I get all this off bar chart from now to December. I think I got some March in here too, but pretty much for all these different strikes, but I convert them from SPY to ES. So I know what I'm looking at. So to explain my entry point, and remember I said we should go to 30, I think 37. I mean, if we didn't at open, if 37.20 here, we should go to 37.30 and 37.40. I was only looking for price to get up to 37.40. Let me go back to my sheet. And that was literally because of this gamma level right here on the option chain. So we was at 37.20, which that should have held because of how much gamma we have right here on this. You see how it's going to act as a support, pretty much. So if it couldn't get above there, which it got to 37.39, 25 or something like that, I think it did. That was my first entry on puts because it rejected. When I seen it reject there, and I was just taking it back down to 37.20. Because you don't even have to, like when you use gamma levels, you literally don't have to look at the chart. You just got to know what the price is at.
Okay.
But yeah, and I took it right there. So, but I knew if it failed 37.20, like when you see like gamma levels this low, price can literally just flow right through there. It happens.
That's the ghost zones that they were always talking about.
Yeah, the ghost zones. That's what they call that. I figured this out. I figured this out a while ago, but that's what they call them, ghost zones. But I was like, I back tested this. I back tested this so much that I can literally tell you what price is going to open sometimes, on ES. And pretty much once it hit this, and it failed that again, I knew it was going to go down to the next level, which was the next longest level, which it did stay right here for a little bit, but it went down to 36.80. I was just looking for 36.80 because literally it's no gamma right here. So price has to go down to the next level once it gets past a certain point. I know. You said you took it from 3,700. But yeah, once it failed 37.20, I was in.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because it act like magnets, because the dealers have to hedge against that so they won't lose money. Because whichever way not market makers, but retail traders and banks or whatever, whichever way they're going, the dealers have to put their hedges the opposite way to stay delta, what's called delta neutral, to keep them from actually losing money on the trade.
Right. Yeah.
So if a bunch of people are buying calls, they got to pretty much sell shares to keep themselves delta neutral, and it's the opposite way, the other way around. But if as long as price stayed above 37.20 and open, I knew that we was going to go to 37.40. And if we failed 37.40, take it down from 37.40 to 30 back to 37.20, because it's going to return right back to that level. And if 37.20 didn't hold, boom, you go down to the next level. Like what do we go up to? 37.09. So
yeah, I gotta read those go zones. I gotta get more input to that.
Yeah, man, when I figured it out, I was like, man, it's stuff. And I back tested it a lot. Like I back tested it, and this was going over and over and over and over and over and over until I was like, yo, this is crazy how this flows.
Yeah.
So,
but it's crazy how you have it pre-marked already
the
before price even gets there.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Like I said, like if let's say we open, we got 37.09 right now. So if we see, I'm gonna watch. Like if let's see, if this was not, let's see if we went all the way down to here. If we went all the way down to 35.70 and just closed at 35.70, I would be looking for price to open up at 36.10 overnight, because of how it's no gamma right here, and it's gonna retest whatever zone it just left from.
Gotcha.
So are you swinging or are you just day trading?
I day trade right now. It's not I wouldn't consider a swingers market only, but for puts, because we're still in the bearish. The overall time frame, the higher time frames are all bearish right now.
So when you're getting into, I heard you say something. So when you're getting into the play, did you say that you're not looking at the chart? You already know what number you're waiting for that stop to hit, and then you go in, regardless of so you're just looking at this basis.
The only thing I'm looking for, because I told you I enter on lower time frames. The only thing I'm looking for is a breaker structure on the lower time frame, and a like whatever pattern, like a head and shoulders pattern, something, you know what I'm saying, whichever the bullish or bearish pattern plays out. But I'm looking for that breaker structure or change of character on the lower time frame to let me know that okay, this is where I get in at, and this is where we heading to. And I'm either going, you can literally take it to the swing, to like, let's see, let me give us, if I get an example, I probably have to go to a higher time frame. So let's say I took a trade from right here, and I seen the breakdown on the lower time frame, but I'm basing this trade off of my 4-hour time frame. So I'm getting in once I see a break structure on the 15, pretty much. Once I see a break structure on the 15 or the 5, give or take, I'm taking it down to this last pivot low right here. That's gonna be my exit.
Okay.
Because price is going to return to liquidity. You can you got liquidity right here too, where you can take some of that too. You see, pretty much it does the same thing on all sides. Of the whenever it returns to that level, you're gonna get consolidation. That's what volume profile coming. You can see the high volume nodes that hang out. You know it's gonna be consolidation at that point. On these high volume nodes, you usually get consolidation around them.
That's true. Yeah.
But my overall goal, like I would be cutting right here. I would be trimming a majority of my contracts right here, but you leave a few runners to take it down to this liquidity right here, because you got liquidity sitting right there, pretty much equal, like I said, equal lows, which they're almost relative equal lows, pretty much. So that's what price is going back to pick up liquidity.
Gotcha.
That's all I'm trying to find when I'm trading is where is price going, where is it at, based off the gamma chart, and where the liquidity is on the chart. And if you back test it, it works.
Wow. And how long have you been doing this, Jay?
I've been trading since 2017, but I profitable since 2019.
Nice.
This is some good stuff for real. Any questions, y'all? Any other questions?
I'm on the ask away.
You said you only trade SPX?
I trade Tesla sometimes. You can use the same similar model, whatever, like Tesla or something like that. You can use a similar model. As you see, it's showing the same stuff, but you can use the same thing. But I remember I told you about that divergence trick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that divergence trick. So, because I look at NQ too, because that's pretty much QQQ. And I also look at VIX. So let's see, I got ES right here.
Yeah, VIX hit over 30 today, 32.
Yeah,
Same.
The trick about VIX, when it gets over 27 or 28, it goes up faster, but it also drops harder. So you get like 50-cent drops at sometimes. I do a lot of studying on these on these charts about increments. So I'm a nerd when it comes to this stuff. So. But hold on, what's my VIX at? That's the VIX futures. I need to pull up the VIX chart. Hold on. We got X. Boom. All right, so and this happens on any time frame, but when I'm day trading, I like to watch the 5-minute time frame, either the 5-minute or the 1 minute, because you're gonna see it quicker when it happens. So all these on the 5, but you have to actually see it live. That's the thing about it. You have to literally see it live. Like when VIX, like you'll see ES going up, NQ going up, and VIX going up all at the same time. That's not supposed to happen.
Oh yeah, I've heard people say that.
Yeah, it's not supposed to happen. When you see them going at the same time, especially a strong move and it's heading to an imbalance or a gamma level, or like on weekly pivot, anything like that, that drop is going to be hard. And you can literally get like between 20 to 50 points out of that drop off of SPX. And it's the same if they all going down at the same time. That means ES and NQ gonna separate at some point and head up, and the move gonna be the same thing. Because I can guarantee I didn't catch the move for that up move at the end of the day, but I can guarantee it was a divergence that I'm just talking about that happened right before that move happened. At the end of the day, because it's a glitch in the algorithm.
Mm.
And when you spot it, like I said, you use the 5-minute or the 15-minute. And it's going to be you're going to see a strong push by all three of them. Whichever way they're going, if they all going up at the same time, ES and NQ are going to fall. They all going down at the same time, ES and NQ are going to spike up. And when it's like I said, when it's around the gamma level, you're going to see it and you're going to be like, oh my gosh. I done caught 80-point moves doing this. I done backtest this a lot. So I'm comfortable taking it every time I see it.
80-point move is a pretty penny.
Yeah, especially on SPX. Yeah, I done had some 1,000% gainers on SPX. Especially on like them days when we get them heavy puts. Everybody's like, we've been bullish a couple of days, and everybody's pretty much psychology is like, we still going up. Yeah,
but it's always based off news.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what you got to pay attention to. These. That's why I keep this Forex Factory. I look at Forex Factory pretty much, but look at the red folders and the orange folders. It's some folders up here like I think it's one of the homes folders that came out. It's like what is it called? Home something.
The home sales thing that they did.
It was another one. It's another homes one. It's not the existing home sale. It's another one, but it's a yellow folder. It's like it's not even showing that it's a significant folder, but it makes a big move off there because me and my guy, we were trading one day and I started noticing it and I was like, okay, and the next time I see this happen, I'm gonna take that trade. And it was like an 80-point move, or it was either a 70 or 80-point move when that joint happened. It was in 3 minutes. And it took off. Right at like 10:01, it took off. It did a divergence. I waited for the divergence to happen, and I hopped in the trade, and it took off. And I trade futures too. So like I said, that last time we had that big drop, I was able to catch. I thought I was looking for like 60 points, but I ended up catching like 100, almost 100 points because it dropped that fast. And didn't have, you know what I'm saying, you know, you sit there and just deer in the headlight moment. So, but you can catch the, like, when you notice that divergence, start noticing it, like, just stop watching it. When you get a chance, just start watching it and just watching for that little divergence to happen. And if it happens, you're gonna get that move.
Now, what was up with JPM today?
Oh, JPM, the JPM roll. Whenever they roll out them contracts, it's always
Can you explain that a little bit?
Yeah, they do a spread quarterly. They do a spread quarterly where they actually roll it each quarter. Like when the quarter comes in, like they pose it. They usually do it like after quiet witching.
So yeah, there was a lot of billions of dollars.
Yeah, that's quiet witching. I think was like it was the most ever. So like some trillions of dollars, $2.some trillion or something like that.
They call it balancing when people are trying to balance their accounts or something.
Yeah, because quiet witching ain't nothing but just dividends getting paid out, pretty much. That's all it is. Because 5 dividends get paid out. But it's a 3-leg spread they do. Trying to see if I can. Yeah, it's a 3-leg spread they do, and it all equals up to 138,000 contracts. So, and they roll them over to they just roll them over to the December contracts now. And it's like, I think it's the 4,005 strike on SPX, and I think it's a 3,500 strike for the put side. It's 4,005 on the call side, and a 35, might be 3,550. But I know it's 2 long calls, and because they got another one that's like 42 something, and 1 put. But when they sell off that put, that makes the market go crazy. And it happens.
Where do you see that? Where are you getting this information?
It's from that article. But if you pay attention to gamma hedging, like I read a lot of stuff. Like I used to have a subscription to Bloomberg terminal, so they talk about that a lot up there, and you can find out certain things. Which Tradytics is pretty much, he might end up putting a lot of the information. Well, he has been putting a lot of the information that's in Bloomberg terminal on his platform, and you know Bloomberg terminal is like $2,000 a month. So we can
$2,000.
Yeah, $2,000 a month. Tradytics is a discount.
Shit, hell yeah! The stuff that Tradytics got right now.
Yes, it's at a discount. Yeah, I tell people that all the time. It's at a discount, and he just went up in the price recently. So
$5 or $10, something like that.
Yeah.
Who?
He went up on the monthly fee.
Yeah. But I mean, if you already in, you were grandfathered in. If you already had it at your regular price, he grandfathered you in. It went up on my birthday, matter of fact, September 5th. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it went up. But like for us who was back in the day when they first started, we ain't got to worry.
Yeah, because I think I was like probably 2 weeks after when I was on it. And he just been improving the platform ever since.
Yeah. You can't understand him, but he's good.
Oh my gosh. The Indian guy, he the one who created it?
Isn't that Hater or something like that?
Yeah. I spoke to him once on the phone. I was like, all right, bye.
But yeah, that JPM, like if you see that article I put out there, how they say it moved the market the last couple of times, like in March, like how it moved the market in March, like it was like I think it was like a 2% move or something like that. So we can still get some residue of that move on Monday, potentially.
What's that? That move up?
Yeah, potentially we can get some residue from that move on Monday, potentially.
So I'm just gonna throw this out here, Jay. Because I mean, this is like I gotta process. I gotta go watch some YouTube videos. I probably have to watch this video like 5-10 times. So in the meantime, how are we gonna make this money next week? Like, what works for you as far as in the group? Like when you post, when I see your post today, I still kind of don't know what to do with it, I guess. So.
Okay. So I'm always gonna give you 2 scenarios that open. And they're based off of the gamma chart pretty much.
Okay.
If price can't get past a certain point, like I said, I always keep I keep a lot of charts up, but you can just keep one higher time frame chart up and one lower time frame chart up pretty much if you want to. Wait for the structure to break on the lower time frame before you hop in the trade. But wait till you see how it reacts to when it gets to that gamma level. Once you see how it reacts, if it rejects and the structure breaks to the downside, get in that trade. Take it to the swing off the higher time frame, or the next imbalance. So if we got, let's say, let me see, we got an imbalance right here. So let's say we had an imbalance right here, and we had another one. Like my blue ones are pretty much bearish imbalances. These clear ones are bullish imbalances. So let's say price went up to here. This was the level I said it should hit in this area, but you see it's not going past the area. So pretty much on your lower time frame, you should see it breaking down. Once it starts breaking down, that's when I'm hopping. That's when personally me, I'm hopping into the trade. And let's say we had a bullish imbalance right here. I'm gonna take it down to that bullish imbalance. Price is gonna, because even on lower time frames, you get the same imbalances on lower time frames. So you're gonna see a lot of jumping around, but you paying attention to your higher time frame. That's what you're paying attention to.
Okay.
So that's those little jumps in between on the lower time frames. That's why people get shaken down in trades. You pay attention to the higher time frame. The higher time frame analysis always plays out. It always trumps the lower time frame.
Yeah, you know how like we get out and then all of a sudden, boom, that shit go to.
yeah. Because like I said, I get in based off my higher time frame analysis. Like right here, if we go up here, hit this. Even though we already trade through it, so we gonna more than likely we can trade through this now because it already took that liquidity right there. But that's just say that wasn't right there. This long wick wasn't right there, and then traded up here. Once you get up there, we should look for it to come back down. But the way price moves, it can leave another imbalance on the way up again. Which, if price reverses right here and comes to this imbalance, I'm buying, no matter what. I'm buying, and I'm gonna take it up to at least this one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how they try. That's how they get people shaking down trades all the time. Because the market it has to pick up liquidity to move. Without liquidity, the market cannot do nothing.
So what price is that next target? On the imbalance, yeah, right there.
It's like 37.30, 37.30.
Okay.
Yeah, 37.30. But yeah, like I said, it should be able to trade through that now because it already took that liquidity. So
right,
went up there.
Took it already. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor. Type in this indicator called order blocks. I want to see something. You probably have. I don't know if you have.
I got too many up here, so. Order block. Order blocks.
Order block. By PN all the way down.
Right here.
Hold on. Shit.
PM
07 or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah. Type it. Plug it in. Let me see something.
No, that's the wrong one because that's the higher one.
That's the higher one.
Yeah, that's the one I had. That was completely wrong.
All right, let me see. I just put an order block right now. Let's see. Higher.
I'm trying to see what it was called.
He was. Yeah. He has two of them.
He has two of them. Yes.
I'm trying to pull mine up.
It's the same guy.
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I got too many indicators in my things, so it probably don't pop up.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's the one you use,
right? Because what I want to see is if we put in the order block, will the order block pop up or the shade pop up with the same imbalance that you have? So maybe that can help some of the newer traders and so forth.
I could pretty much spot the order block, it'll help them out. Let me see.
Is it one that maybe you can like take out and replace temporarily?
Yeah, give me a second. See which one I want to take out.
But the order box is similar to the gamma levels too.
I want to see if they match up.
That order block is liquidity also.
Yep. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see what I want to take out. I gotta save my settings. I'll take this one out right quick. All right, I think I saved this my This one right here.
Almost.
Almost, yep.
Yep. All right, now exit.
I took it out, so I got to put. Hold on, that's it. Yeah, I took the fair
Oh, you
value.
wanted
Yeah.
to see his blue and gray levels?
Oh
Yeah, like put the exit out, not exit out. But
I mean, I can draw them in though. Hold on, I can draw them in because I know where they at. Like this one right here. One right there. Let me see. Got a big one right here.
Yep, kind of like the same.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff I can spot, so I don't even put it on my chart.
Right.
Sometimes. Yeah, so let me see. We're gonna say something. Not spotlight search. Get off my thing. I think this is the one. Oh yeah, I gotta take it off. They trying to get premium plus or something. I don't want premium plus. I just want
They trying to make me upgrade every damn week and shit.
I just went pro. That's it, man.
You got pro. I think I got the pro plus.
I think I got pro plus. I gotta change my settings back. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, because he just updated this too. So extend boxes, and I just changed mine. Like I said, different colors. So my bullish ones are white. And my bearish ones are, I think, blue. I just put the dashes around them wherever it's at. Border style. This on a border color. I think I put it as gray. Might be. I'll set it back up in them.
Okay.
But it's pretty much the same type. These only disappear once price closes above it or closes below.
Right, and that's why I tell people to chart it. Also, put a line or a box to it depending on the time frame, so we could always, that always come back to that before you either break up or break through. So yeah, so that's good.
Yeah, see, we hit we right on the quarterly one. So we can bounce, but the weight down right there, that means we can stay in a certain zone for a little bit too. Cause I keep like I knew we was about to be bearish based off of
tweeze the top, tweeze the bottom.
Yeah, tweeze the top at the 12 month, and I was looking for a bearish engulfing candle. I literally wrote this like in January. I was all inputs, all inputs, because I knew this. Once it gets halfway through it, once it takes out halfway this candle, you can pretty much guarantee it's going to engulf it.
Wow.
What is that, a monthly or a yearly?
This is a yearly candle. That's how I knew we was bearish for the year.
Oh, wow. We're almost at the same level.
Yeah, because we completely engulfed that candle, because I had a few people hit me up like, man, we already bearish. I said we already took out half of that candle, and we took out the high already. All we got to do now is go take out the low, and that's what happened. We took out the low. Yeah, I've been banking off puts, like I said. Some people don't like to trade puts, man. I love puts, man, because like the premiums move fast on puts. If you ever noticed it, I don't know if you ever noticed that. See my auto field backing up on this one because but it should get back right on the weekly. But on the weekly, like I said, we still see right now. It's pretty much left fairly equal low. So sometime when the price trades back up here into this zone, we can potentially reject right here if wherever we get back up there, just to come back down here and take out that liquidity on a weekly chart to move back up. So, and that'll be pretty much if it closes over top of here, that's confirmed double bottom. If it closes over top of these candles right here, that's gonna be a double bottom pretty much. You can just ride it back up, but it's gonna have to take out this one, and this one. It already traded through this one, matter of fact. So that one already been trading through. So it just got to trade through this one and this one now. So, and this was the one that they took out everybody in March, but everybody thought the market was just going to go back all the way up to 4,800.
That little doji, huh?
Yeah, it took out everybody. Because
yeah, that definitely looked like a continuation. Well, no, because it was an upside down doji, inverted.
Yeah, and left an order block right there too.
Mm-hmm.
So, you get back up there, it's going to be pretty much of a straight shot.
Fucking miracle right now. If Powell retire.
Man, they messed this economy. This economy is all the pieces, man.
Yo, I tell you, bro.
Yo, he's intentionally raising these housing prices to try to squeeze everybody else to try to get the inventory back up. That's all he's doing.
Crazy.
But it's hurting. It's hurting everything in the economy though. Like
everything.
Gas price, everything is up. But I think when I'm based off that, I read a lot of economic data. So more than likely, you're gonna get a double-digit fall in the housing market.
How soon?
I'm thinking before December.
What?
Yeah, before December. If we don't get it before December, this market might reverse hard back to pre-COVID levels. It's like in the 2000s, 22, I think.
2000, yeah. 8, 9.
Yeah, we got liquidity down. I forgot what chart it's on. Oh, right. Yeah, we got liquidity down here, down here, down here.
Shit.
And all we gotta do is take out this one, and I'm for sure. If we take out this low right here, I'm for sure. This right here is in play. It's 3,500.
Wow. They said millionaires made in the bears market.
Yeah. Yes, because you got to think about it. Everybody else we looking. You got to think outside the box. Everybody else looking for. Not say always looking for the up move, but I say either way, I'm never bullish or bearish personally. That's how I keep myself from kind of getting into bad trades. So I just try to play what the market give me. It's like if you playing on the offensive end on the quarterback, you see the holes left in the zone, so you got to take what the zone give you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions, y'all?
Yeah, I'm about to ask the same thing.
Yo, Dora.
I don't know what to ask right now, so I'm sure I'll have questions.
Yeah, just hit me up, man. I don't mind asking questions.
What time? Where are you located? What state?
Oh, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah,
oh shit! I was just in DC, Virginia.
Oh, you what? Oh,
yeah. 2 weeks ago, my daughter's engagement.
Oh yeah. I got a. What part? DC or just?
Well, we flew into DC, then we went. They live in Virginia. I can't remember exactly where.
Like northern.
Oh, matter of fact, Tyson's.
Tyson's Corner. Up there by Tyson's
Yeah,
Corner.
yeah.
Yeah, one of my boys stay up in Tyson's Corner. They just had some type of sniper threat up there today.
What? Oh,
yeah, he hit me up about it. I was like, what? Yeah, he stayed up in Tyson's Corner.
Yeah, that's who we were.
Yeah, it's I used to go to that because they got a Tesla store in that mall up there.
The Tyson Mall, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that shit is nice. I've been up there.
They got the three story because I used to go there because I'm sneakerhead too, so they had a nice little store up there. I used to go to all the time. Yeah, I got a lot of friends up there.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely will be back again.
Okay. Yeah, I stay down in the Chesapeake, Virginia Beach area.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we'll link up, definitely. Definitely. Wilma, any questions? Jess?
No.
Wilma? Vika?
Oh, I came in late.
I had myself on mute the whole time. I'm sorry. No wonder you guys couldn't hear me.
You got any questions?
Well, I was asking, when you do your call out, instead of like calling out your level, say ES or something, sometimes we get confused when you're saying it's getting taken out or liquidity. Can you just like call out a strike number that you're in?
Yeah, I did today. I think yeah today because he was in one and I was in the same one. What was it? 3650?
3650.
650 and I had a 3670s.
Yeah.
In 28 minutes, that thing turned into a monster.
Man.
I ain't see that call out.
Yeah,
so it said 3740 didn't hold. If 3720 doesn't hold, 3680 on ES will come into play with June low being a target.
Yep, and June low is right here. And June low is 3639. It got down as low as 3660. So
that was a CPI low in June.
Yep, that crazy one that I think that was like 100 because with CPI data, I don't know if you ever take a look at the because I look at like I said, I look at a lot of stuff. So I look at the average range that it moves doing CPI data, which is $100
to $20.
No, actually it's 100 to 150 points over a 2-day span. Last CPI we got it all in one day.
Oh, that's SPX you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, last CPI was sick. It was 20 something, almost $200, right?
Yeah, we got it all in one day. Yep. Because we usually get over a 2-day span, but we got it all in one day that day. That was crazy. I didn't expect that. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a little crazy.
Okay, yeah, I see where you said you were in a 3650 put and you got the 3670.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, and rolled that bad boy down. And I had nice. I had 5 contracts. Once it got up to 80, I think it was like 85% or something like that. I took because I always when I hit my first target, I'm always getting out of like at least 80 to 90% of my contracts. So you literally can't lose at that point. The runner, it can go to, you know what I'm saying? It can go the total opposite way. But since you done took the majority of your contracts off the table, you can't lose at that point.
Mm-hmm. That's house money, yeah.
Yeah, and if you're only in one contract, you got to get out at your first. You got to get out your first target. That's the hard part about the risk management right there. Most people be like, but they can go down. No, you got to. If you got one contract, you got to get out at that target. I'd have took too many L's to know that could happen.
Do you know what your winning rate is? Do you track it?
My winning? No, I don't really track it, but I mean,
if you take 10 trades a week.
If I take 10 trades a week, I mean, I'm like on a weekly basis, I'm usually green. So, and I've been like this since probably September last year.
Okay.
Yeah. I probably like my daily because if I take an L, it'll be a small L because of the way the way I trade. So if I see it not going my way, or I'm not even going to force a trade that day.
Awesome.
But like I said, but the gamma, like I said, it's the gamma levels that changed the game for me. Like the gamma levels and like saying playing them off the imbalance, it changed the game. Like
Yeah, I think I ain't gonna sleep this weekend. I'm definitely gonna do that Tradytics Gamma level. I gotta read up on that.
Yeah, man.
The gamma level changes throughout the day. You literally have to look at it.
Yes, because
every 1 minute to 5 minutes, I think he says.
Yeah, because spot Gex is the one that changes the most frequently. Spot Gex,
yes.
yeah. So that's the one I'm looking at all the time.
And I think now you can implement or you can transfer the information to trading.
Yep, you sure can. You gotta go into.
You gotta copy the script that says. I was looking at it yesterday. Copy the script.
Yeah, you gotta go into Is it? Which one is it? Is it this one?
No, not that one.
Is the other one?
The stock price, the dashboard stock.
Okay, that's what it is. Oh, that's what my bad. The next one. I gotta go back. There you go.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, and you can go in here and get your Greek levels. Yep.
And copy the trading view.
Yep.
That right there is a game. Yeah, I need to get the script.
Yeah,
and you say you do that every 5 minutes?
Yeah,
right there, the time frame, it says 1 minute or 5 minutes, because all the other ones, it's not gonna give you the most recent one if you're day trading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta keep it. You gotta keep it.
So right at open, right at open, we should do it.
Yeah.
We should set up the gammas. Yep. Wilma, what you think?
You can see the gamma right now. It tells you the gamma right now. And then sometimes you know where they're holding the price.
Yep. Because what?
And it tells you it's not going to go above that or it's not going to go below that. They're holding it and they're holding to see. I don't know. They just hold that price level. When you see it consolidating, it's because the market makers are holding it.
Yeah, and they pretty much matching up orders because a lot of orders get put in. Like when you see order, like when the order flow, like when it's coming in, a lot of those or some of those orders, like when it's not sweeps or something like that, it's not getting hit urgently. So they just waiting to match those orders up with other orders. That's where you see the consolidation points at.
And they can see every goddamn order. Shit.
Yep,
yeah.
sure can.
Those gammas tell you where they're holding it before the next level up, next level down.
Yep. So they got if
it's a bearish market, you just know get your puts.
Yeah. And see, they got the information on us now. We got some information on them that we can use. You know what I'm saying? To take to our advantage. So that's how I look at it. They know all our stops at.
I know, bro. They know everything.
Yeah, they do know your stops.
They know everything about us right now, yo. Every little trade we do. Oh, let's go against it.
Yep. Yes, man. Especially when they, I don't know if you've been. What was it? It was back in 2020 when they had that Robinhood track app website. Yeah, they used to burn Robinhood traders up.
That's fucked up.
Yes, sir. That's how Robinhood was making all their money.
They gave the data.
Yeah, they weren't profitable that's the only way they was profitable was selling all their data. That's it.
That's some shit. We should all sue the motherfucker right now.
Class action lawsuit shit. Everybody get $15 check.
They're gonna be so bankrupt. Shit. All right, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate tonight. I appreciate your time, especially on a Friday night. And so forth. I know everyone has family and stuff to take care of, but yeah, this was very intuitive and very knowledgeable. I like this. Yeah.
No problem, bro. Anytime.
I'm gonna do some more research and testing over the weekend on this gamma. And I've been saying I'm gonna check it out. This gamma. But yeah, now I see what's going on.
It's not that hard. It's just two buttons and that's it.
Yes, yeah, and it changes like being able to catch them huge moves like that, especially like you can literally tell sometimes what's going to happen. Like I said, before the news even drop, you'll be able to see. You'll be like, okay, like I said, when you're watching that divergence at the gamma level or something like that, you go, okay, it's about to be a put all day, or it's about to be a call right here.
Man, I wish you could help us on earnings.
See, earnings is
gamble.
It's a gamble. Yeah.
I know, man. If we can catch earnings, man.
I put thousands of dollars on earnings and still lose, and they're a good trader.
Yeah. Sometimes the imbalances do work on earnings, but a lot of times they don't. So because I did it on Apple once probably early this year. It was just because that was probably the first time I traded earnings since 2018 or something. And I just seen it. It was sitting right there in the balance. I was like, and it was on the monthly imbalance, and Apple bounced up.
Wow.
And I only took 10 contracts. And it was dirt cheap out the money, but it almost hit. It was I was close to in the money by the time it market.
Damn. Our last big hit was TSM, man. Man, we made some money off of that shit.
But see, I like to play the volatility the next day for earnings. That's how I like to do it.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
That's what we learned.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't doing earnings no more.
We learned the volatility before or after earnings is better to play.
Yep, because TSM. I could have. It was like DocuSign. This was back.
I missed DocuSign.
But this was. I remember me and my boy played DocuSign. This was August 2020 or it was. I think it was August or either. It might have to be August because we was just about to go into quiet with you. And man, he begged and he left. He was able to quit his job and everything. I didn't realize how many contracts he had.
Damn.
He made like $355K off that DocuSign play.
Wow.
And he bought cheap out the money. And I think DocuSign it ran up 50 points or something like that.
Yeah.
Now Roblox, I caught a little Roblox. When Roblox went down and took the market down and Netflix, shit.
Oh yeah.
Netflix.
You remember when Facebook dumped the whole?
Yeah. Yep.
I think that was the whole reason why they're splitting the stocks because it takes everything else down.
Yeah, and see, I be hating. The only thing I hate about some of these people I be marketing earnings is man. Earnings is don't do it. Don't market. Don't use earnings to market. That it can hurt you, man.
That should have eat you up. If that ain't gonna eat you up, the IV crush gonna eat you up.
Yep, that's another one. Yeah, because a friend of mine played Ford, I think a couple earnings ago, at the beginning of the year, and he was like, "Man, I swear, man, I picked it right now, man." He was like, IV crush killed him. That's what IV crush killed him.
Yeah, sure.
He just knew he had hit bank when the market opened. It ain't moved nothing.
That's the worst.
For real, right? It's going in your direction, and the shit ain't moving for nothing.
Yeah. Because you could literally looking at the option chain, you could predict the implied move based off looking at the option chain, the first two strikes out of the money. You can predict the implied move.
Mm-hmm.
How the percentage is supposed to move, but if you ain't in the range, you out there.
Yo, but yeah, Jay, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right, no problem, man. Anytime, like I said.
So yeah, so if we got any questions, we definitely we're gonna chat in the room, get everything together, and next week, from now on, that's it. I want us to, especially SPX can make money in minutes, like it did earlier today and stuff like that. So I want everybody to get on and just, I want to see by the end of the year 20-30K accounts and shit.
Man, you should mess around with SPX, but you gonna see it definitely.
Yeah, we gonna see it. So, guys, hold tight. We gonna make a plan to get this. That's why I brought Jay on this week, so we can get SPX on and popping. I'm tired of these $3. Oh yeah, I made $4, $5. Nah, we gonna make. I want $200-300 every day.
Yep.
Hey, leave us alone. $3 is good.
We gonna make $200-300 a day.
Yeah, I want the $200-300. We can start small.
We can start small. Yeah, 200. Listen, 200 on SPX. That's like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Wonderful. Then I can go back to sleep.
And yeah, you can.
I'm gonna tell you, but with XP, I'm gonna say because I fell into this trap with XPX, right? You gotta learn once you make your money for the day, go get off the computer, get off, leave it alone. Because I got to a point where I was trading and I was like, oh my goodness, I can keep doing this for all day. I trade daggone near the whole session, and the gains I won, boom, down the drain.
Yeah, in one spot.
Yeah, so just if you get 2 games, Take it and leave it.
Yeah.
Yep. We make our 200 for the day. We out. Boom. Go to the next. Done for the day. Everybody could go golfing.
Yep. Finish this renovation.
All right, Jay. Thanks,
I
man.
appreciate it. You guys have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Have a good weekend.